T-E-M-P-T-E-D, tempted. I was tempted, tempted by your smile. I was tempted. And for a little while I was certain that I will be the one to change you, and you will be mine. You will be mine.
Didn't you say this woman is successful?
She is.
Money is wasted on the rich.
Maybe she likes that it's quiet.
No, it's a piece of shit is what it is. Do you need me to come inside with you?
No, that's okay. I'll text you. Antoinetta? Antoinetta?
It's been said that my work has the ability to bring tears to the eyes of whoever looks upon it. I'm sure you want to know why. But for my story to make sense, I'll have to start at the beginning. And his name was Claudio. In high school, I worked at a home supply store on the rich side of town. It was popular for firing their own pottery in the back. I'd always been interested in art, even at a young age, but my drawings, while technically good, always lacked something. They had no real voice. I worked alone on Saturdays. I don't know how he knew that, but he did. Started asking me all sorts of questions I knew he didn't really care about. Best color for a kitchen backsplash, longevity of an area rug. It was nonsense. Then he said he liked my smile. Brushed my cheek. He came back the next week. And the week after that. Eventually he asked if I wanted to go somewhere with him. For a while, things were good. Sometimes we would sit and talk for hours. It felt so good to finally have someone who just listened. We only held hands when nobody was around. Our dates were in secluded areas outside of town. It didn't bother me much at the time. I actually thought it was rather romantic. Forbidden love. Sometimes he would talk about taking us away, going somewhere we could just be together. Someday. Someday.
Hey, is everything okay? Haven't heard from you in a few hours.
Hours? Huh. Weird. Can you come get me?
So, our options for food are the gas station and the vending machine. We should just go.
No.
You came to do an interview. There's no interview.
Not technically, but there's the journal and...
You can't interview a journal.
No one respects me at work, Darren. I've been at the same job for 2 years, and the most interesting stories are still kept in the hands of the boys' club. You know, the only reason my boss gave me this assignment is because he thinks it's a throwaway. So, yeah, I'll fucking interview the journal. I'll search the whole apartment if it means I'll find something I can use.
So you think it's real? The painting? What it can do?
I don't know. I'd have to see it. But, honestly, I don't think it matters. She made something people still care about. It'd kill to have what she has.
A shitty one-bedroom in an old workman's town?
Recognition.
He told me he was going to try to recommit to his wife. They'd been talking things over. He wanted to be a better man. But that word, try, I clung to it. He was going to try to be a better man. Perhaps if he couldn't, he could still be mine. I tried to protest, but he told me I was just a kid. He said I would understand when I was older. 2 years. 2 years, and then he was just... The pain of heartbreak is catastrophic. But the thing about pain is you can always find more of it. It makes for a reliable source. My mother was distant, and I had no close friends. For better or worse, I was left alone to deal with my grief. One day got the better of me. It was the first time I heard it. The voice. Like someone was standing right next to me. And it became my companion. It fed me ideas for paintings, consoled me when I was lonely. It didn't ask for much in return. Over time, I felt okay again. I don't know how he knew that, but he did. And for the first time in a while, the voice stayed completely silent. And for a minute there, things felt just like they used to. I loved him. I loved him. But you see, love needs certain things in order for it to grow properly, healthily. When it is deprived of these things and it meets something twisted. Go away. Come closer. 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 Honestly, I've never been able to recall exactly what happened. I'm not even sure where the knife came from. I just knew he was leaving me again, and that the collapsing pain in my chest would return. And I was so tired of being the only one of us who understood what that felt like. The voice came back, told me to be calm, told me to do things I wouldn't have known to. I heard he was declared missing a few days later, but they weren't gonna find him. Did you know a kiln burns at over 2,000 degrees? Enough to turn skin and bone to ashes. It told me to save the blood.
The painting.
couldn't burn it, so I sold it. I don't know how the painting does what it does. I don't know why I made it. After all this time, I wanted someone to know.
They loved it. They fucking loved it. Daniel actually called my work inspired.
We're on a first name basis with the boss now.
That's what happens when your video gets 1 million views in its first month.
That's really awesome, man. I guess you finally found your voice.
Yeah. Hey, how would you feel about taking a week off of work next month?
Why?
I got assigned the Jones Project. I was wondering if you'd be down for a little road trip to New Orleans. All expenses paid. And I was thinking we could finally see the painting for ourselves.
How could I say no?
I gotta go now. I'll talk to you later.
T E